Okay, we have, first item of business is a request for $29,000 in ARPA funds to be used for the attached proposal from BFJ for a conceptual redevelopment plan. In addition, she's requesting approval for the mayor to sign the proposal, and it is from ARPA for $29,000 to Economic Development Contractual. You have the contract attached, correct?
I do.
Yes, and basically it is for examining an infill project in downtown. BFJ is the firm that did the DRI work, so it's an extension of the DRI downtown plan. So motion is by myself,
I'll second.
seconded by Mr. Massey. Any additional questions, Mr. Massey?
No, thank you.
You've been very kind since you came back from vacation. Thank you.
And it's Alderman Massey.
There's a response to that, but I'm not going to. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Miguel's not online, is he? Did I ask that question? I guess he's not. All right, item 2, Chief Awanchu is requesting the attached agreement between the Middletown School District and the City of Middletown for the purpose of carrying out an SRO program. Chief, you want to speak to it?
So this is a continuation of our current contract. There's two main differences in this year's going forward. We've, for the last 4 years, we've done a yearly contract where the school reimburses on an 8-hour day per officer at whatever the rate is. The change in this year's contract would be we would go from 4 SROs to 5 SROs, which would be a second SRO in the high school. And the other change is the hourly rate would increase to the current rate that would cover the expense of the officer.
Motion by myself, seconded by Massey. Any questions, Mr. Massey? No questions?
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Chief, do you have, or Kelly maybe, do you have the annual reimbursements for, just so we can see what the difference is between our reimbursements? I don't need it now.
Yeah, I don't have it. It's
Yeah.
about 95% of the salary.
About 95% of the annual, so, good.
Yeah, no, we try and match it up as
Good,
close as
okay.
we possibly can. Although we did kind of laugh that the school budget's today and we're just doing this today. So I wonder
She
how
asked
they
me to have
budgeted.
it by June, so.
Okay.
That should be good.
Okay, good.
So,
All right, so, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3, Mary Ann Feely, assessor, is requesting approval to have Kevin Lucetti begin work on a per diem basis, May 23rd, 2022. So you're aware the assessor's office has been without a data collector since Kevin's resigned from the position and moved south to South Carolina in January. Kevin will be visiting for a few weeks and has offered to work temporarily in his former position. Motion by
So moved.
Massey, and I'll second. And I just thought of a question because I read South Carolina. Are we allowed to employ people who live outside of New York State? I thought government had to.
He may not have changed his registration quite yet.
I mean, the resolution says he lives in South Carolina. He sold his house.
that's an interesting question.
Because I thought all New York State government employees had to live in New York State.
That's a very interesting question. I believe if you want to be in the retirement system, you definitely
Yeah.
have to live in. But per diem, I think we can, because you have people that commute from Pennsylvania, but I will have to confirm. That's an excellent question.
Well, why don't we pass it here at the Board of Estimates, subject to you looking into it
Okay.
All right,
with.
that makes sense.
Because I know we had a couple years ago, we had an employee that was looking to be hired for DPW who lived in Milford, and we could not hire them because they were outside the state, so.
Interesting. So it could be.
Could be. Okay, so we'll do it, and then if you can get an answer before tonight, then we'll,
Okay.
and we can even pass it tonight, subject to, so that we don't delay anything, okay? So, a motion by myself, or by Massey, it was seconded by myself. Any further questions?
No?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And motion to adjourn.
So moved.